Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Fuzzy from Fuzzy Ghost Models here. And with the release of Eduard's new F4, F3 Wildcat, I've decided to do a double build alongside the Tamiya F4, F4. Differences are folding wing, etc., etc. So I'm going to do them side by side. The Tamiya one, I have a bunch of, I've had it in my collection for a while. I've been wanting to build it, so thought this was a good reason to go ahead. One of the things I had in that was the wing fold set for the Tamiya kit. So it's an old Aries set. Terrible fit, wasn't that great. So I'm not sure if they actually built one of these up with the inserts in it before they put it out to market, and my Dremel tool died, so I actually had a DeWalt 24 volt drill that I was using with a sanding drum to thin the wings out so I could fit the inserts in. So got this as well. It's the one insert for the port wing, which will be a cool fold, just like that. Cool folding wing. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. So today I've built up the engines for both kits. I also had for the Tamiya kit this old photo etch set from Part, which is a Polish company. I don't believe they're around anymore, but it had two sets of engine wiring things in here. It's also got some cowl flaps, which I'm going to use for the Tamiya kit. So I've used one set of engine wires on the Tamiya and one set on the Eduard. So a little modification, but it should fit because they're the same aircraft, right? So I'm just going to show you basically the two engines, tale of two engines here. So on the screen, the Tamiya is on the left and the Eduard is on the right. They both look pretty good. They're both a little different because they're different variants, but you can see they're both multi-bank. The Tamiya one, multi-bank, has the second bank molded into the back firewall, and also has the other, I think it's a supercharger or whatever on the back of that plate, whereas the Eduard one is two separate banks, and then the gearbox and that on the front. But I mean, they both look pretty good. I'm going to zoom in on the Tamiya one first. Hopefully I can get this to focus. So there's the Tamiya one there. The wires on the front of the Tamiya one are molded into the kit, as well as the push rods. The one on the back rear engine, the rear bank, is the photo etch that I've added just to add a little bit of more detail to it. I don't think you're going to see it. This is the cowling for the Tamiya kit. Really not going to see a whole heck of a lot at the back, but a little bit, I guess, right? And then we'll have a look at the Eduard one up close and personal, and you can see all the detail's pretty good. What is it? All of the raised cooling fins are much better on the Eduard kit. They're way more pronounced and easier to bring out, to make stand out. The Tamiya kit ones are a little soft, but I think the Tamiya kit was from let me have a look, 2000. Oh, 1994. It's 1994. So this kit is almost 30 years old. So it's a 28-year-old kit. So how does the 28-year-old kit stand up to the brand new one? I know they're different marks and slightly different bits on the engine, but I'd say, you know what? Tamiya, hats off. Once again, you've proved that when you do a subject, you do it well. Not to take anything away from the Eduard kit. The Eduard kit is really, really nice so far. Very, very happy with it. So that's where I'm at right now with the engines. I'm also going to show you, not only did I have this old part photo etch set, I purchased, and do I have the instructions around here somewhere? I purchased the Eduard, I'll zoom out a little bit, the Eduard photo etch set for the Tamiya kit, so I could add some of the photo etched instrument panel stuff. And then this is the one from the current Eduard kit. So both Eduard. One is a way older than the other. The Eduard one is 2004, so that's 18 years. You can really see the difference in what they do. So I'll show you up close and personal. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right, so this is the Tamiya kit. That's the Tamiya kit with the Eduard photo etch on it, and you can see that the dial faces are flat. I'm going to add some future or something to that to make them glossy, but that's, and you can see the pebbliness of the printed photo etch. And then this is the 2002 version of it. You can see they've added the clear glass coating on it, so it makes it look like an instrument. They still haven't resolved the little pebbly bit, but you don't really see it when it's not zoomed in like this craziness. So those are the two cockpit details. You can see the detail on the new one is a lot finer, much finer, the instrumentation and all that. So looks way more realistic than the old stuff, but it's been 18 years, so it's gonna be like that. So that's it. That's where I'm at right now. I can't wait to get these going further. I'm going to finish up on the cockpits, and we'll do another short video on that. There is also, Eduard has released a lifeboat set, because the Wildcats had behind here, in case they had to ditch, they had a inflatable life raft. So they've actually done a set for that. So I've got one of those on order. I'm going to bring it. When I get it, I want to do another Wildcat that's been ditched. So this is going to be a challenge, because I'm going to have to do water. So I'm going to have one that's ditched with the pilot deploying the life raft, and we'll see what happens. That's going to be a tricky one. But yeah, so far this Eduard kit, the details, like, there's nothing really wrong with the Tamiya kit. Tamiya kit looks really good, but the details on the Eduard kit are just that much finer. You would expect that from that long ago, right? 38 or 28? 28 years. Yeah. So 28 years has done a lot in molding, but still the Tamiya one is still pretty good. So anyway, enough blabbing. If you'd like to buy me a coffee to help me get through the long sessions, click the link down below. Buy me a coffee. Be great. Patreon, if you want to support the channel, that's great. But the biggest thing you can do is subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment too. I'd love to hear your views on the Wildcat, because there's obviously F4 is coming out really soon, from what I'm understanding. And there should be other variants like the FM1, FM2. So some good stuff. Hopefully we can mishmash a martlet or two out of this as well. So I might have a closet full of, or a shelf full of Wildcats and martlets soon. Anyway, enough blabbing. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.